I'll just give a short introduction about myself.
Ah, yes.
So my name is Sunil Khandekar. I'm from Goa. I've done my studies in civil engineering, and currently I work as a civil engineer in government sector. My hobbies are reading books, newspaper, watching, playing cricket, football, and having conversation with the people. That's a short introduction about me.
Lovely, lovely. So you are a government employee, right?
Yeah, I joined recently, like 3 months ago.
Oh, because I never knew about this.
No,
I'm
no,
so
I joined.
happy to, I'm very much happy to hear this, that you have started working. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so you got a job in Goa itself.
In Goa.
Oh, that's very nice. So that's the reason you are not consistent, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Oh, very much glad to hear this, that you are working now.
yeah.
Okay. So, like for this, for the practicing English, it's been like, I think it's been a year for you when you are practicing over here. Once I spoke to, it was after Corona, I think, or in Corona time, I spoken to you. That was for the first time on
No,
the
not
audio call.
no. That I have been using this platform for the last it has been 1 year.
Okay, 1 year. Okay, so might be that some other Sunil. Oh, okay. Yeah, might be. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, like to learn this language, like how you are motivated. Somebody tells you, कि सुनील practice करो, करना चाहिए, like that. Or
No, no, no.
you yourself are motivated.
Yeah, I'm self motivated, ma'am. You can say so. No one tells me, so I'm doing it for the sake of mine because I want to improve myself. So therefore,
Yes, yes, very nice, very nice. So when did you when you joined this job? So you had an interview? Did you have an interview?
no interview as such. Like I have to answer the written exams, and then two written exams. Then there was short interview, and after that interview means like
Okay.
it was just an interaction between the the our seniors, and then I was recruited.
So it was comfortable. That interview of yours was comfortable. Like you
Yeah, it
spoke
was.
in English, of course. Yes.
Yeah, it was in English, and
Yeah.
like it is just normal. Actually, our selection was based on the marks after marks which I got in the examination.
Ah,
Just
oh,
formalities.
okay, okay, okay. So, like, as you are like motivated, well, do you compare with someone like the other person speaks such a good English? Of course, you also speak, but do you compare with someone or you are like self comparing?
Yeah, I compare like comparing his like what his speaking style and like, that thing I compare. I know I compare for the sake of to get to that level. So not for any other thing. So I want to develop that some words like his like facial expression. That thing I compare and see if I
Yeah, yes, yes, right, right. So, like, what we should do, like, how we can keep ourselves motivated. You know something like should I tell you how we can keep ourselves motivated? Like we can keep ourselves motivated in the sense that prepare some goals, We need to prepare some goals and accordingly, like if we have this goal to learn this language, then daily we need to practice, chota chota in the small steps, because in
just
the one day you can't learn this language. It takes time, it takes time. So we need to set some goals of ours. Like daily I have to do this, after that, I have to practice my work, you know. But you should be consistent. You should be consistent with this language. I'm telling you. Okay.
just with your heart like fully with what you said like like we have to give you 100% even if it is for short time that if you can give at least 10 15 like 15 to 20 minutes for
Uh-huh. Yes,
but it
yes, yes.
you know in a,
Because motivation needs discipline. You need to be disciplined. You need to be consistent. You need to be punctual. And
yeah
for all these things, when these steps you will follow each day, and like 5 minutes you are practicing, like make it a fun, make it a fun. Just read some story. I tell my beginners also, like there are many people who tell me that I'm not motivated, I'm losing something, I'm feeling underconfident. To them, I tell the same thing. You need to practice every day. Make it a fun, read some stories. And also, what works is that when you speak yourself, mind mein, na, mind mein you speak yourself. about the whole thing, about your routine, what you did today. From the morning, like today I got up at this time, then I performed my exercises, whatever you do, then I went for a walk. In this way, the whole thing, what you did the whole day, just keep it in mind and think in the mind. It's not that you need to narrate someone. You can speak in your mind. It definitely it works, Sunil. I've seen this. Like it makes you self-motivated. In this way, there's nobody coming to you to give you a drive to like motivate you. It is like self-motivation comes from our inner self,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
Good point of view. Like you have to be your like you have to carve your life yourself. Like, because there is no one others. Maximum you have your parents by your side. After, but your parents will not be by your side every time. So you have to be your self motivation, as you said.
yes, yes. So
Yeah.
for that, yeah, we need to surround ourselves. I mean to say, to motivate ourselves, we need to surround with this language.
Yeah.
Immerse yourself in this language, right?
Yeah, and ma'am, like when you engage in like conversation daily, so that time that watching your co-learners, like other people around you, that is also acts like, as a self motivation. You see that their stories,
Yes,
get motivation, and that ignites the motivation,
yes,
that desire
right.
to.
Yes, right. And there are, what I mean to say, some persons are self-motivated. Some get motivation from the external force. Like in your office, suppose you speak very well. Then some of your colleagues come to you and say, Sunil, marvelous, you speak such a good English. And that also will motivate you, right?
Yeah,
So, yeah. So when somebody gives like the external motivation, it also helps us too much. When somebody appreciates you, when somebody tells you about this, then we are motivated in that sense only. So has somebody told you any time that your friend or your relation or somebody did ever tell you that Sunil, now you speak very nice?
like honestly speaking, that no one told me, because like I don't have that environment around me. So,
Okay.
so like if I have to interact, then they may tell, but I occasionally, I don't have environment with whom I can speak in English.
Yeah,
So
yeah, okay. Yeah. But I have seen a difference in yourself. When I
just
met you earlier, when I was on the audio call with you, and now I see you, like on your face, there is a reflection of that self confidence.
just
And really, it is, yes. And I mean to say that you have that self confidence, sorry, that self confidence in you. The level of confidence has risen up with you. Yes,
definitely,
yes.
definitely. I still want to do better, much better than I will. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, definitely. We are working on it. We are just immersing ourselves in it. Definitely, it will help us. For me also, like initially I was like, once I thought of giving up. I thought it's no use practicing here because I'm not getting that achievement what I wanted. But with the hard work and with the practicing daily, I've seen difference in myself. So it happens with everyone. If somebody is practicing daily, one girl, she left for 1.5 years. After 1.5 years, she joined with me, and she told she's in Mumbai. So she told me, Madam, now don't have video calls with me because I'm not confident to speak. So first talk to me on audio call. Then she has a channel. She also has a channel. So initially she was working on her channel, but out of some reason she couldn't do. She couldn't work. So for 1.5 years continuously she had a long gap. So after that, when she joined, she was not confident to speak. So nowadays she's speaking only on the audio call. She says, when I practice with this, then I'll have my channel again. I'll work on that. So that is what I'm telling, that every day we need to practice.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So like ma'am, like I don't want to, I like to mention one incident like similar, because due to my work, busy work schedule, I could not engage in session. So I actually took a gap of 3 or 4 months. I was also not active, like actively
Okay.
session. So at that time, actually that was it was not in my hand. That was because of my work schedule. Actually I wanted
Ah,
to have, but because of my work schedule I could not make it to have a conversation. At that time I felt like taking the such a long like after a gap like when I started, I resumed my journey back again
yeah,
speaking.
yeah.
I used to some to fumble initially, and also that word
Ah, yes.
comes.
Hmm. Yes, it happens. We start fumbling,
Yeah,
really.
So this has
So
to be maintain that your consistency, and then only it comes naturally, and you are able to express yourself clearly.
yes, right, right, very nice. So this was something about related to motivation. Like,
Yeah.
and in the similar way, we can say how a person can improve himself or herself. So these are the ways how can we improve ourselves. Like self practice, we are self motivated. Read something. You want to listen, then listen something. Listen to podcast, listen to English content, whatever, anything. So all these things together will help you.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So how did you improve yourself? You speak well. So, and initially also you spoke well, but now the level of confidence is much better. So how did you improve yourself?
Yeah, nothing. I didn't. I like not did anything special as such. Only like reading and having conversation. I used to read a newspaper or any book.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
have a word. I used to have a word. So these are the only thing I used to do. Nothing special. But only thing is that I used to do at that at a regular intervals, like consistently I used to. So that is the only thing.
Okay. Yeah, but now you had left now for some months you didn't practice. You told not right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you feel after that? You feel somewhere underconfident
Yeah.
after
That's
some gap when you
yeah.
started again, right?
When gap, like like initially it was fumbling, and also
Oh,
I was not like feeling like I was not get that motivation. I'm not getting to interact. So like I
yeah.
and I noticed that I'm not able to express myself, convey myself. So I decided that I have to to break this, that I have to engage in conversation. So that time I decided that
Yeah, very nice.
I will again resume my journey no matter what.
Yes, yes. So do you think that grammar is also necessary? Because what I think is that, so when there is a rapid fire round, when I join some rapid fire round in the group, I have many groups where I have joined. So when they interact, no, they will start a rapid fire round. So okay, I can translate very well, but according to those rules, that rules of what is that tenses, I
Hmm.
lack somewhere. So I'm asking you, do you also follow those rules and according to grammar, do you practice grammar also?
Honestly, I'm not practicing into grammar. So like actually grammar is actually very quite important. Just like uh,
Yes.
just like any language, grammar is most important part of any language. For grammatic is also very important. But
Huh.
like currently is to like I was like feeling getting that nervousness and that fumbleness. So to break that, I currently didn't focus on grammatical part. So currently I'm
Okay.
focusing on speaking part. So once I get used to I develop that sufficient confidence and sufficient my fluency, and that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will definitely work on the grammatical part.
Yes, definitely. Because I've seen lot of difference. When I joined that rapid fire round, so any person who is very well at like rapid fire round, they will point out my mistakes. So ma'am, you should speak in this way. Your sentence is wrong. So it
Yeah.
happens. When we speak according to grammar,
Yeah.
then we lack somewhere, we go through. So many sentences of ours go wrong, that time. Yeah.
So I also had this rapid fire question also, like one sentence they used to say in Hindi and I have to translate in English. That
Yes,
time,
yes.
and yesterday, like I was watching one of the content of the YouTuber. That person was like asking question, and they has to give out to one word reply to that,
Okay,
like
one word. Okay. Yeah, yeah. We need to give very short answer. Yeah.
but that in English. That person was as answering like like anything, like it was like, for example,
Hmm.
uh, like when it what do you like to do during free time. So then that person has to give answer that is active, what is to do. So such type of sessions, like
Okay. So we need to answer fast. That round was very fast. It was going fast, right?
yeah, but at a fast rate.
Oh, okay. We
So such
enjoy,
type of,
these such kind of sessions. Even I enjoy. But
yeah,
when they, yes, but when they check, that I'm not speaking according to those rules, then I go wrong. What I think is that at this age, I need not learn grammar. At least I'm speaking, that's okay. But
yeah.
for the students who are going to school, who have to work, so for them it's necessary for the who are appearing for the interview and all that. But for me, it's because I feel some sluggish. That now I don't need learn grammar and all that. At least I'm speaking, that's okay. So I'm satisfied only with this, that I'm able to speak. Whatever,
Same.
wrong or right anyway, yeah.
I'm also, feel the same. Like, I'm currently, I'm not saying that I'm not, neglecting the grammatical part. Grammatical part is also quite important. But first, once you develop your speaking skills, then you can, I think, you must give a try on the grammatical part.
Yes, of course, when you develop your fluency, I think automatically, not when you speak right, when your fluency is good, when you
Yeah,
communicate better way, automatically I think it becomes correct, right? Yeah.
definitely.
So, like, what do you think for to be a good communicator? Yeah.
Mhm.
See, everybody wants to be a good communicator to with anyone. So, what do you feel like to become a good communicator? What we should do? Do you have any idea? Yes.
Share, what my opinion with respect to be a good communicator in any language, not just with respect to English, in any language.
Yes. Yeah,
Anything
any
also.
language.
So
Yeah.
first, like, don't feel the nervous and express yourself clearly. You try to express in simple words and without fear. Like, then I think you will be a good communicator. So that if you like have this quality, like 50% of your problem is solved. Like,
Yes.
speak, speak, like express yourself clearly.
Yes, yes. Actually, to become a good communicator, we need to express very beautifully. It's the art of speaking. Like communicating in a proper way, it's very, we can say it's the art of speaking, how you are speaking, how you are communicating with it. Especially for the teachers and professors who are like teaching to the students. They need to give their lectures in a very good way. Like so that the person who's listening to you get each and everything of yours, what you are telling that person. If suppose I'm talking to you, you are not getting anything what I'm saying, then I'm not communicating you in a better way. So to
Yeah,
be a good communicator, talk in that sense. We need not use those hard words and difficult words and vocabulary. If the person is not understanding, what's the use of using them? You know.
yeah,
So yeah. So what I mean to say, to become a good communicator, speak in that way when the other person understands you.
yes,
Okay.
man.
And like beautifully you are expressing whatever you want to express. So
Yeah,
need not hesitate. For that we need a lot of confidence to become a good communicator. So that
yes,
confidence should be there. And you speak in such a way that the other person is engrossed in what you are saying. You
yeah,
know, and he's lost in that, what you are talking to them. And in that way, he's totally cut off from the word and listening to you. So that
yeah.
is the best communicator, yes.
Yeah, and a good communicator is also one, like, who engages his audience also in his communication. Like, like most of
Yes,
the people, yeah, they,
yes.
questions and like they like, a good, communication, a good communicator, like, he, sees each and everyone, like not just, he's coming and just,
Huh.
speaking and is going. So
I'm going, yes, yes.
his audience also in a well way and also,
Yes,
get.
that eye contact. Yeah, that eye contact is maintaining the eye contact. And whenever see, like he's communicating something, the opposite person who are listening to him, they can raise any question. And like he should be aware of that what person is asking. Like he should not neglect what the other person is asking. So you should listen to with empathy. Listen with empathy what the other person is saying. Some
Yeah,
communicators they come and come in class and they give their lecture and go away.
yeah.
So yes, so whether the person is understanding or not. So
Mhm.
this is not a good communicator. In my
Good.
class, I remember there was a biology teacher, and he used to teach botany with us. So when he came in the class, he would give the lecture and go away. And some person used to ask, they raise their hand, some student, they would raise their hand, sir, please, what is the meaning of that? So he would say, sit down. After the class, I'll explain you. Sit down. Don't disturb me now. So in this way, now we can't say that he's a good he was a good communicator. We should listen to other person also what their demand is, what the other person wants to say.
Yeah.
So yeah. So there are many things. Yeah.
Sir, I had like, as you mentioned, like, with, your child, like we also had, used to have, like, one teacher. Like I used
Huh.
to, so what he used to do is that he used to teach, and suddenly, like, some people, like, they used to feel sleepy when he's teaching. So that,
Okay. Okay.
about the random numbers, and then, random random numbers are being called, and he used to ask them questions. So tell me what, I was teaching. So in that way, he was keeping, everyone, involved. So he was interacting with them. Also, like suddenly, if you find anyone is like dodging something, like you should
Absolutely,
just
yes.
make him come in front and right. So that time, he was keeping that a good environment for everyone.
Yes,
And
yes.
like, yeah,
So for the good communicator, he need to give a good atmosphere, need
yes,
to give a good environment so that the other person is interested in listening him or her. When the person is not communicating in a good way, the other people are sleeping. It happens. We get sleep. Like we
yeah,
think that he's chanting some bhajans and all that. So people are not interested in listening to him. It
yeah,
happens. Like so other person are interested also. That is the quality of a good communicator.
yeah.
How the yes,
Yeah, and
yes,
that teacher is to like he was such a teacher, like he was not like there are some teachers like who only interact with school, like like students getting good marks, but he was such a teacher like he used to interact with good students and also those who are weak in studies also. So because of that he's being
okay,
he used to interact, like what you have doubts, like you can clearly ask anything. So that time we used to get we used to involve everyone. So such if like such type of like if you can involve everyone, then you will be a good communicator, and that good communicator you can become a good teacher also.
yes, yes, right, right. That person can become a good teacher also, right?
Yeah.
So, do you have any word to say to today's students? Not students, today's children. They are so arrogant. They don't listen to everyone. Yesterday only, one family came to my house. I, and like we all were fed up. In my mind, I was thinking when these people will go. Really, I never think this way because the child was very annoying. Every now and then he'd go to my kitchen, open the fridge, and he would see what is there. He would come into the bedroom and he would open the drawer and all things. And my lipsticks were there. He was using my lipstick and all that. So I was really annoyed. Like, what he will do? Might be he, spoil something. But told na there are some glasses things are also lying over here and there. So I thought, so like, so what do you think? What lesson the parents should give the children today? Nowadays they don't listen to anyone.
That is not just problem, like it is happening everywhere. Even I also encountered such type of people, because
Yeah.
nowadays kids are like earlier, like now kids are like whatever their kids are, parents give them, and like they get
Yes.
everything. But when we were kids, like if you ask for something, our father is to just give a beating, then we used to be quiet. And also like at that
Yes.
time earlier, like we used to fear. Now that fear, like children is not fearing their parents. So
No, no, they don't fear. No. We had a great fear. Whatever our parents told us. I mean, need to do that. We followed each and everything of our parents. We would never back answer them. We didn't dare to back answer them. Whatever they told, it was meant to do. Like they
yeah,
told today, you have to do this, and definitely we used to do that. And
yeah,
with the just stern look with their eyes, the eyes was all that what they could convey with their eyes. So yeah, so we had a great fear how my father looked. Sometimes that stern look in his eyes, we would fear that. So definitely, but nowadays children don't fear. So I don't know what is happening. There's something wrong with the parents, or there's something wrong with the children. Don't know how to keep that balance between both.
yeah, exactly.
And
If not so many, there are like there are so many factors. If you can talk there, that will be another topic. Like nowadays, that balance is like, because of so many reasons are there. That balance between a parent and like children
children,
disturb. So many reasons are there. So I don't know,
yes.
because so many problem, like children are getting stubborn. They are not respecting everyone. They're doing mischief and so many things.
They are not respecting. So what happened? This habit of children will continue up to they become adults. They won't listen to their parents. And see nowadays, even they have grown up so much. There are so many adult students. There are so many girls and boys. They don't listen to their parents. And this generation, they will grow up. So this habit will continue with them. It will never stop.
Yeah, definitely, man. So it's actually a very big, serious issue, a serious concern.
Yes, of course it is. Yesterday only it was like I was really very much annoyed yesterday. And I thought when these people will go, and I was wondering when they left, I prayed God, oh my God, now I'm satisfied. But if they have left the children not to the grandchildren, then I would be much happy talking, because what happened, they were annoying us, so we couldn't even talk to each other properly. Every now and then the mother was scolding, also they were scolding, but
Yeah,
not that much that children would fear, in not that way. So what I'm telling you, that earlier we had a great fear from our parents. We didn't dare to do anything.
that's right.
Yeah. Yes, yes. So like it was like I should end the session now, like it's 20 minutes, I think. Yeah.
So I think it was a nice session and good
Yeah, yeah,
always.
we enjoyed so much. Every time I enjoy with you, like you are so simple and the way you communicate. So I love to hear you.
Thanks,
And
ma'am.
yeah, yes,
Like,
yes,
like, like talking to you give me feeling like that feeling that I'm talking to my mother. So that type
yes,
of you tell express your thoughts and that that conversation gets it also like I also
yes,
feel
right,
enjoy.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, oh, yes. Okay, so bye, the Sunil Khandekar. Your surname is Khandekar, right? You're Maharashtrian, no? Marathi
No,
speaking?
no, I'm a Goan.
Okay, so you speak Konkani.
Yeah, I speak Konkani, but I know Marathi also.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So
Okay, ma'am.
I